story of beatboxing and rap battling, of name calling and name claiming, how I realized I cannot make everybody like me. This is the true story of Coleslaw. The year, 2013. The place, Sunridge, Ontario. Air quality, estrogen-filled. It is my first time at an all-girls summer camp, and I'm about to go on a week-long canoe trip with a bunch of fellow females. Now, my inner ship, the SS Intuition, is telling me things are a little tepid with my fellow chroma homies. So I try to impress them by showing off my dank beatboxing abilities. Big mistake. One girl, Haley, wasn't having it. No, she said that's not how you beatbox. This is how you beatbox. Turns out, there were a lot of things I didn't know. Like how Haley was a notorious nickname giver. Hey Emily, what's your last name? I told her it was Kelsal. Kelsal, ha! Sorta sounds like coleslaw. Thus a seed was planted in Cruelty Garden. I told her I hate coleslaw. Don't call me coleslaw. It doesn't even make sense. Kelsal is spelled with a K, not a C. But it was no use. Any resistance was just tilling the soil, and Haley was intent on harvest. And the other girls, they were just rolling in the bounty. Coleslaw, come clean up the food. Coleslaw, come sit at the tent. Can it, coleslaw? The tent was meant for just 5 people, but we managed to fit all 8 of us into it by 7 of us lying like little sardines preserved in click sauce, and the 8th lying like a peasant at their feet. Coleslaw was always at the feet. My fate was sealed, ostracization by side dish. Days of only being called coleslaw later, there was a voice at the edge of the water. Look, boys! And it was true. Across the still waters of destiny came a boys' cabin in their canoes. And if it couldn't get any hotter, those vessels filled with pubescent sex appeal were headed for the campsite straight across from us. If a boy came over here, said a girl named Alice, I'd go make out with him in the bushes. Everyone stared at Alice in awe, shock, and disbelief, and if they were like me, quietly judging her. The boys did come over eventually in a canoe, sunken down, bearing bucket hats, like they were in a bathtub of hormones, and we filed down to the water to await their impressive words of penetrating seduction. What's your name, girls? That's coleslaw, the girls cried. Oh, cool, coleslaw. The boys seem unfazed. Later that evening, a squadron of boys began to swim across the lake. Ooh, said Haley, maybe someone should go out and join them. Oh, I'll go. Yeah, whatever, coleslaw. But eventually, when hormones had conquered pride and the girls managed to swim out and join me in the cute pond life in that sweet spot at the center of the lake, it was too late. The boys had already turned and gone back to their side of the lake. But whatever brief impression I made must have been strong and positive, because for the rest of the night, our entire campsite could hear the voices of boys calling, coleslaw, come hang out with us, coleslaw, come have dinner with us, come over, coleslaw. My campmates were not impressed. Within a period of hours, the girl, the dish, the name had been liberated. When I got back to camp, when I got back from the trip, I hadn't seen my reflection in a week, but the first thing I thought was, damn, I look good. And just like that, I thought I was gonna leave coleslaw buried at the bottom of the lake, but like any good symbol of revolution may, 4 years later, the power of the name rose up once more. The date, November 18th, 2017. The place, the parking lot of the Peacock Family Bar and Grill, Surrey, Canada. Air quality, full of questionable decisions. I am in the Prius with my mom, and I am about to engage in my first ever underground rap battle. When I leave the door, I am Emily, but when I walk through the door of the establishment, I am coleslaw, spelled with a K. I shake the hand of my opponent, another girl. A voice from the darkness cries out, oh, 2 chicks? Man, this is fire. My heart pounding, I begin. First of all, I opposed to this battle being chick versus chick. The only reason I signed up for this shtick was so I could snap off some dick. Yeah, the name's coleslaw with a K. Get it through your cabbage heads. It's because I take mental vegetables and tear them to shreds and fuse what's left of you with kale bits. I'll sell you for $15 to some dude from Kits. I walk out, having won my first ever underground rap battle 5-0. And suddenly, I'm at the feet of the mean girls, hearing their name, now my own, being chanted across the water. Coleslaw! Taking hardship and creating opportunity. Coleslaw, the person you are when you don't give half a kidney bean what other people think about you, or your own brain thinks about you. Coleslaw, a salad of shredded vegetables. Coleslaw, because no matter what tomfoolery on this earth I encounter, no matter if it's the wind or my own whim which holds the power, I know I have it in me to leave on this verse. I came, I slaw, I conquered.